Todd and Julie Chrisley have never wavered from the argument that they are innocent on all accounts and that they were framed for the crimes they've been convicted of. As such, the couple has vowed plans to appeal the convictions against them in favor of a new trial. Their daughter Savannah explained on a podcast a few weeks ago that Todd and Julie had to wait until after they were sentenced to file an appeal. So unfortunately, there was a very real possibility her parents would spend some time behind bars until the appeal process takes place. As the date they are required to surrender and start their sentences draws near, many Chrisley Knows Best fans wonder what is going on with their appeal process. What does it look like? Fortunately, Todd Chrisley's daughter Lindsay's lawyer sat down with People magazine exclusively to answer this question. Musa Genayam provided the outlet with some details on what the appeal process would look like. As those who have been following this story know, Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud back in June. In November, the federal judge officially handed down their sentencing. Todd received 12 years behind bars and 16 months probation. Julie received 7 years behind bars and 16 months probation. Unfortunately, the judge did deny the request to stagger their sentences, so Savannah Chrisley has agreed to step in as the guardian of both Chloe and Grayson. Lindsay Chrisley's attorney confirms the appeal process will move forward even with Todd and Julie behind bars. The attorney explains, if some judge at some point chooses to grant an appellate bond where they can remain on bond while they are in the process of their appeal, that can be done as well. But I'm not sure if the status of that exists or if it's been requested, but that is a possibility. Per the attorney's explanation, this means that if the appeal is granted, Todd and Julie could request to be released on bond until the appeal process concludes and a new ruling is made. In a twist of fate, the legal saga of Todd and Julie Chrisley, known for their reality TV show Chrisley Knows Best, has taken an unexpected turn, leaving fans and legal experts pondering the possibility of their release on bond while they await the outcome of their appeal. The high-profile couple's legal troubles have been widely covered in the media, making them a household name not only for their television presence but also for their courtroom battles. The Chrisleys' legal woes began in 2019 when they were indicted on charges of tax evasion, wire fraud, and conspiracy. The charges stemmed from allegations that they failed to pay federal income taxes and committed financial crimes related to hiding income. After a lengthy legal battle, the couple was convicted in 2020 and sentenced to prison. However, their legal team immediately initiated the appeals process, hoping to overturn the verdict. The question that now hangs in the balance is whether Todd and Julie Chrisley should be granted bond while their appeal is pending. There are several factors that may influence this decision, and the outcome will have significant implications for their future. First and foremost, the granting of bond during an appeal is typically contingent on a variety of factors. The court will consider the flight risk of the accused, their criminal history, the seriousness of the charges, and the likelihood of success in their appeal. In the Chrisleys' case, they have a high-profile status, extensive ties to their community, and a history of appearing in court as required, which may work in their favor. The seriousness of the charges, however, cannot be overlooked. Tax evasion and wire fraud are considered white-collar crimes and can carry significant penalties, including imprisonment. The court may consider the potential harm to the public and government if the Chrisleys were to be released on bond. Furthermore, the likelihood of success in their appeal is a crucial factor. If the Chrisleys can demonstrate that there are significant legal errors or new evidence that could exonerate them, the court may be more inclined to grant bond. However, the appeals process can be lengthy, and it may be months or even years before a final decision is reached, leaving the couple in legal limbo. On the other hand, the Chrisleys' legal team may argue that their continued incarceration during the appeals process would cause undue hardship, especially if their convictions are eventually overturned. They could point to their family ties, including their children, and their ability to support themselves and meet their legal obligations as reasons to grant them bond. Public opinion on the matter is divided. Some believe that the Chrisleys should be released on bond.